So I'm going to be doing a very different kind of review today because I've never reviewed a candle before and I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I was just going to do a straight up review, like a normal one. And then shit went down. So instead of doing it as just a normal straight review, I'm going to do it in the format of a story time. So, get comfy, and we are going to put on our story time tiara, because why the hell not? So, are you ready, everybody? Are you all comfy for a story? Are you ready for me to read you a bedtime story? Are you all snuggled in your Betty Buys and your Jim Jams? Okay, we'll begin. So, once upon a time, about 5 hours ago, there was a little girl whose tiara won't stay up, named BeatleBabe, who wanted to review a candle for YouTube. It was a lovely candle. It was pink, and it was feminine, and it was girly, and it had pearls on it, and flowers on it, and it was French, and it was lovely. And she was so looking forward to reviewing this thing. So, she opened it up, and she lit it, and she burned it, and then she noticed that the wicks were way off center, and that it wouldn't burn correctly in the middle. So she did the tinfoil trick, and then the candle began to smell like piddle. So she blew out the candle, and she let it reharden, and she tried to relight the candle about an hour later. It did the same exact thing, so she did the tinfoil trick again, and it again began to smell like piddle. So, she took off the foil after it had done a nice clean melt all the way across, and saw if it would continue to burn evenly. It did not. It rehardened on one side. So the little girl got very upset, and she blew out the candle, and she slammed on the lid. And then she was going to tell the wicked stepmother all about this pea-smelling candle, when she dropped the candle on the floor. It spilled wax everywhere. And then she spent the next 3 hours that she should have been doing other things during, scrubbing the floor and trying to iron the wax out of the carpet, and scrubbing the floor some more and trying to iron the wax out of the carpet again. And hours passed, and it's still there, and there is still a crunchy spot in the floor. How do I know that this is a true story? Because I am the girl, and this is the candle. Yeah, it looks like it's seen some shit, basically. God, oh, I'm so done smelling it now after all this. Like, oh my god, you do not realize how much more intense a candle scent is until you spill it on your floor and you are pretty much nose level with the floor trying to scrub it out. That was a thing. So, let's get into the nitty-gritty now. And we can ditch the tiara story time. I hope you liked that story. I didn't. Sweet dreams. But, so, this is an 11-ounce candle. I thought it would be comparable with Bath & Body Works till I got it, and I saw it's actually smaller. And then I looked at how much is in it and saw, oh, it's 11 ounces instead of 14. So, okay. It's still up there, though, and it's still a 3-wicker, so it's probably still fine. And here's what I'm talking about with, how off-center the wicks are. They're, like, way up here in this quadrant instead of evenly spaced towards the middle. You see my point. Another thing I noticed right off the bat, the gasket on the inside of this lid, which also has seen better days because even though it's got a crap ton of wax still in there, I took a knife and tried to scrape it out and clean it up as much as I could and as much from the outside of the glass, but Yeah, that didn't really do too much, so it's still kind of everywhere. It's still sticky and just, oh my god. The scent is so overwhelming at this point and keeps giving me a headache now, and I'm like, no! But, it was a good scent till that. But, anywho, what I was saying about the gasket on this is that it's very, very flimsy. Especially compared to the Bath & Body Works ones, which stay on fairly tightly. But in this, the only reason it sticks now is there's wax residue that is sticky and, like, gluing it down in place. If it weren't for that, this thing pops right off. And I can show you with the other one I have not lit yet, and I'm honestly terrified to. Which is over here. Yeah, this lid goes blink, and I can show you, because this one's nice and clean. It's just like squishy, 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 squishy. Yeah, that. And when it's that loose, and I went to pick it up, it was hot, because I'd been burning it. I'd burnt it twice. So the glass was hot, so I had one hand up here, and one down here. And, yeah, actually, even just holding this without that happening, it was going like this, and that's all it took, was like a split second, and blip, all out the side. All over the floor. Couldn't have been in the bathroom, nope. Had to be on the carpet. That is my luck. That is my luck. I'm gonna put this back over there. But before that had happened, before the tinfoil incident even, my genius-ass little self went to the Avon website and saw if there were any more of these on clearance, and bought 5. And then that happened. Yeah. I am highly considering contacting them and saying, can I cancel? I'm not sure I want these. Oh, sweet Jesus. If they are like the same quality as these, or lack thereof, they may be the last candles I order from there, and I think I'll go back to sticking with Bath & Body Works, which are high quality. The scents don't screw with me. The gaskets are good and stay on. They have better burn time. Just, yeah. There's a lot of things here that do not hold muster. But yeah, so, back to the story at hand. Ugh, God, it's so overwhelming. So, with it being all off-centered, there, you can see it better now, had them lit, and this one up here, or was it, no, it's this guy closest to the edge, melted all the way up to the glass. That's what I wanted it to do all the way around. But the other two were not even close. So that whole side of it just remained untouched. Which is not the greatest thing when you want it to evenly burn and not just tunnel. So alright, I wrapped my tinfoil around it so it would keep the heat in there and heat it up. And there's like a whole warning with that. You are at risk of a potential flashover if you do it wrong. So you have to watch it like a hawk. That mercifully did not happen. Knock wood, I've never had it happen from that, but I mean, I am aware it's a possibility and it's dangerous, but YOLO. Would have been much worse if that had happened. But, regardless, got it to melt evenly, took it off, blew it out, let it reharden, relit it, did it all again, took it off, and tried to let it burn, and that whole side just rehardened even with it lit. And I was like, that sucks. And by then, I was just frustrated and pissed off, so I blew them out and recapped it to keep the smoke in. And it's like, well, I guess I could review them for YouTube. And that was when I picked it up, because I was going to bring it over to this table and do a review, and then all hell broke loose, and now we have this mess. Yeah, honestly, the smell is not that great. It's like a combo of rose petals and new car smell. I can't stand the new car smell, so I'm like, oh, jeez, no. So, there's that. What else can I say about it? Oh. The wicks. I don't know what they are made of, but they are very sooty. They didn't seem like they threw a particularly ton of smoke per se, but the soot came down the wicks and into the wax. Like within 5 minutes of burning it, I already was seeing black in there. And I was like, these are cheap wicks. Given the price point wise, these are kind of on par with Bath & Body Works. I think I'll just go with the safer bet and stick with Bath & Body Works. They're higher quality. I know how they burn. I know how they work. They're generally centered better than this. They don't mess with me. They don't give me these problems, but this is a first impression. Not such a great experience. Part of it was user error, but part of it is also the candle in and of itself. So based on the flaws, like with the placement of the wicks and the looseness of the gasket and just the scent not being that great and just everything about it, I think I would maybe, at very best, give this a 3 out of 5. Like, it's not for me. For somebody who's more casually into candles, just wants something cute and girly, something floral, it'd probably be fine for them. But if you're kind of a candle snob, this is not gonna cut it for you. So, as for the throw, it's okay. I mean, I have a really big bedroom, and it did fill the whole bedroom. Walking out into the hallway from my bedroom with my bedroom door open the whole time it was burning, I could smell it out on the landing and all the way to the top of the stairs. Couldn't smell it downstairs though, which in this case was kind of a blessing, but I noticed with my Bath & Body Works ones, you can smell it all the way downstairs. So, I would say it's maybe about a medium level throw. Could be better, but in the case of this scent, I'm taking that as a blessing in disguise, but I'm just sad that literally day one, I have destroyed the damn thing. I mean, I can reburn it to make it neater again, but oh god, I am so overwhelmed by the scent of it. It's gonna be a while till I burn this one again. I just cannot right now. So, that's about it for me for this one. Hopefully you got a giggle out of my ineptitude in basic things. But yeah, this is my first ever candle review. I don't really know what all people look for in these. I don't think I've even ever bothered to watch a candle review. I just collect and burn candles. And for several years couldn't burn them thanks to my asthma and my smell sensitivities, but those have both been better-ish lately to where I could do it again. So I got back into buying them again, and this one may have been a mistake. So, let's see what else in it, just out of curiosity. Does it even say? It does not. But it was made in China. No, candle poured in USA, lid made in China. That explains a few things. It feels like it was made in China. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have any sort of, ingredients. ChesapeakeBayCandle.com. Yeah, I would not buy anything from there. I might go to the website just to point and laugh, but, yeah, having experienced this firsthand, I don't think that it's a very good company, but that's just my own opinion. This I bought through Avon, but apparently that's the candle company behind this, just like with Bath & Body Works. I think currently they have White Barn is the company that does their candles. They used to have Slatkin used to be their candle people, and before that it was somebody else, but right now it's White Barn. It is what it is. So, it's just pretty pitiful when those, like, cheapy candles you get from Big Lots, like, I'll show you. It's all dusty and crap, but ones like this, I feel like is even better quality than this. That's just sad. But, this at least smells really good. I could smell that one all day. But, I'll get some dust off there. But yeah, so 3 out of 5. Maybe it'd be somebody else's cup of tea, but it's not really mine. And it's sad, because I like floral scents, but something about this one just ain't cutting it for me. Plus, then, with all the other issues, yeah. So, anyways, that's about it. So, anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts. They're all listed down in the description box. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link is also in the description. So, anyway, guys, until next time, bye.